Well, today we are focusing on what makes the city of Clinton unique with another edition of Your Hometown. Walt Grayson and Ken South are live at Soccer Row at Traceway Park. Walt, Ken, y'all staying cool?
Oh, yeah, you know, it's not really bad. It's good to have the weatherman along with you. It's not too bad out here today.
Better than last time.
Much better than last time, yeah. We are at Traceway Park. This is a, listen, make sure I got the right wording on this. This is a mini-pitch soccer field. And this, from what I understand, is the only public one in the state of Mississippi, or maybe even anywhere, because most of these are private, but this one is public. And maybe we can tell you about that a little bit later. Your hometown, of course, is driven by Hallmark Hyundai. And take a look at this welcome here. And especially, let's get the boys team. What do you want the state of Mississippi to know about you? And they are number one. Ken?
Yeah, and literally, that's not a joke. Literally, they are number one, because what you're looking at here is the defending 6A boys champions for soccer, and also the defending 6A girls soccer team in the state of Mississippi. So very accomplished soccer teams. They have just started defending their titles for this year. So yeah, very talented folks out here, and they got a great place to practice.
A little bit about Clinton. It was founded back in 1823. I think that may be 20 years older than Jackson. I didn't look it up. Google it, somebody, and call me and tell me for sure. It was originally called Mount Salus, which means the Mountain of Health. But nowadays, Clinton is known for their downtown historic brick streets, adding to the charm of Old Town community as the city is thriving with jobs. It has opportunities. Got a lot of education here. And we spoke with Mayor Phil Fisher. Phil says that Clinton is the best place to live, work, and raise a family.
We want to be a diverse town in that everybody's welcome. That's why our mantra, "You belong here," is so important, and we really emphasize that. We have been able to go from unranked to the third safest city in the state, and we're very proud of that. So you can come to Clinton, have your children, you can have a child born here, be educated here, go through college here, maybe if they want to, a PhD or a law degree, and then go to work here. The school system, you just can't say enough well about it. The Clinton Public Schools always rated at the top at the state. Lord knows how many scholarship recipients there are every year, and how many millions of dollars come out of our high school for our kids to go and continue their education. You know, it's just really spectacular. I just tell you that Clinton's a friendly town. It's a nice place to be. The churches play a huge role here. The schools play a huge role here.
Yeah, speaking of the schools, Clinton High School has some interesting things going on. You know, a lot of times you talk about your scholarly, you can't beat Clinton High School. I think this is interesting, though. They have a 3-year program focusing on the culinary arts in the classroom. Students are learning how to cook. They actually are doing the learning, the ins and outs of baking pastries, cooking meats, seafood, poultry, culinary techniques, and the business and principles behind the industry. The Clinton Culinary Arts has also won multiple first-place awards in numerous competitions. Chef Catherine Bruce says that she wants her students to be ready for whatever life has to throw at them after high school.
So our students have a real-life hands-on experience of what a commercial kitchen looks like and how all of the equipment operates. And so we're able to really send them out into the industry fully aware of what to expect. And so they know what a working kitchen entails. They leave ServSafe Manager certified, and that's one of the hardest tests in our industry. And so our students go out fully certified to work at a managerial level in the restaurant industry. So every spring we participate in at least 4 or 5 competitions around the country. We also have participated in the Disney Cook Around the World competition, where we compete again nationally against about 65 other teams from all over, and students are able to go there and compete at Epcot. Due to COVID, last year was our first year to really dive in, and we tried them all, and we ended up placing first at Disney in 3 different areas. They also placed first in the junior chef competition. For this industry, it takes a lot of energy. I tell the students this is their PE class, and so they have to be ready to engage in class. This is not a sit-down lecture class. They are up on their feet.
My favorite part about this class is that it kind of creates a very good community of people in all different activities and gives us a thing that we can bring on into our later years. I'm very thankful that I had the chance to be in CHS's culinary program.
I love cooking. At first, I was interested because everyone loves food, and then I started learning. Chef Bruce and Chef Phillips taught me more stuff, and it became one of my hobbies when they would teach us stuff, and then I would go to my house and start cooking it. Just that the culinary arts program is a really good program for everyone. You can fit in perfectly.
We have an Aero Drive diner, so we cook by Friday. We have a whole bunch of random dinners that we serve to the teachers that they can buy. We also do cake, or we have our own little bakery, so we do cake orders, cakes, cookies, things like that. So,
yeah. We also do a lot of catering for events. So last year I helped with the attaché dinner for their review, and basically it was just a lot of people with a lot of food. We were rolling it out there, and then we'd stand around and we'd pass around little sandwiches, interact with the guests, and just it was a lot of food.
And then we have student breakfast on Thursday mornings now, where the students can buy breakfast in the Commons, and then on Thursday mornings they come in here during homeroom and they can get their food.
I would like to say that I think the culinary arts program is the best program you can be in, and it really prepares you for the future. Yeah.
And as always, go Arrows.
This would be one of those situations that you could tell the teacher the dog ate my homework, and it would probably be really true. And, of course, the best part of the whole course, final exam.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe something for the final test.
All the students that we spoke to and the teachers say it's one of the best parts of the program. That's just fun to do.
Yeah, and something I neglected to say before about the soccer teams back here, the boys soccer team, they've won 11 state championships. That is the most of any high school in the state of Mississippi. So
let's hear it.
Yes, give yourselves a round of applause. We got our defending 6A state champions in soccer for both the boys and the girls. Now, that's not the only thing that Clinton is good at. For more than 4 decades, the folks in Clinton have loved and supported Clinton High School's amazing show choir called Attaché, and our Melanie Christopher got a chance to sit down and talk with the show's founder of the acclaimed group. She joins us now in the studio with more. Melanie?
Thank you, Ken. What a delight it was to meet the teachers whose goal was to introduce students to music, to make them love music as much as she did, and give them a venue that they could come and enjoy singing and performing, dancing, and boy, did she do that. Take a look at Attaché then and now.
In Clinton, Mississippi, Show Choir National's host choir, Attaché.
Little did Winona Costello know when she started teaching choir to 35 students back in 1980 at Clinton High School that it would turn into a multi-award-winning show choir known worldwide. A gift?
It really was, yeah. I mean, it was humbling, very humbling to see what has transpired, because it's not. You have goals and expectations as teachers, I believe, and I know that I had some, but I can't say that I saw it this long range, ever. I saw it getting better and better with every year that we did our new show and that we went to different competitions.
43 years of performances, including numerous competitions, have led to very crowded trophy cases. The first gold they brought home was in 1983 at Opryland in Nashville, Attaché's first time competing.
But I do remember that we won, and that was just, you know, it was a confidence builder. When we first started, we just did 3 shows. We did a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And we were selling out. So then it seemed like, you know, well, the next year we added a Wednesday. And then the next year we needed to add a Tuesday.
So successful that by 1992, Attaché was bringing in $50,000 a year in ticket sales. Costello turned the reins over to David Fair and his wife Mary that same year. The Fairs were well known on the show choir circuit, and they moved to Mississippi, and Attaché never missed a beat or a note.
It's gonna rain a month of Sundays. It's gonna rain all through the night.
David Fair says esteem is what other people think of you. He says what his team is building is self-confidence.
Self-confidence. Confidence is gaining skills or gaining knowledge. So if they do that, then they learn more about who they are. It's watching each kid become themselves and growing up. It's such a great time in life where so many changes, and yet we give them something stable.
The students say being in Attaché has taught them discipline, diversity, community, and the love of music and the stage.
It has to be the final bow. If you feel proud of how you perform, there's nothing quite like taking that final bow and living in that moment.
But once you're in here, you learn to love discipline. You learn to love the structure of it. Because, like, you cannot survive in the real world without structure or discipline or knowing how to, like, move in this way of life.
And come last year, Mr. Fair came up to me and he was like, I think you should be singer dancer. And I didn't want to at first, I'm gonna be honest, because it's kind of scary. It's very intimidating at first. But once you get performing, it changes you. It's like you get addicted. There's nothing like it. There's no other program that does it like we do.
Attaché is very intense. It's very serious. It's not the same as, you know, your glee club or your choir. This teaches you the basics of, like, life.
Understanding that no matter what you do, you have to work with other people of all different types, that you have to maximize your strengths and minimize your weaknesses and learn to see that in everybody else and learn that everybody has something to offer.
And the Clinton community, the residents, the businesses, the city have all been a part of the success of Attaché. Winona Costello says it never could have been done without the support of Clinton. Attaché is Clinton. Ken, Walt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Melanie. Now, Attaché's fall review is to be held this December 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, of course, at Clinton High School. Now, another staple in the Clinton community is Mississippi College. Mississippi College was founded in 1826 and is the oldest institution of higher learning in the state and is one of the oldest Baptist-affiliated universities in the country. The college strives for academic excellence with a commitment to the Christian faith. One of the more recent developments to the campus is the Gore Arts Complex, suited up with the cutting-edge technology for MC's studio art programs. Dr. Thompson, the president of MC, says the Speed Scholarship has brought in over 1,000 new students this year, and that's almost double the usual amount.
We've worked really hard to make Mississippi College the place to be in Christian higher education. A number of things contribute to that: the beauty of our campus, but also the Speed Scholarship, a very generous gift to us by the estate of Mr. Leland Speed, a long-serving trustee. Mississippi College is a classic liberal arts university. We're well known for our pre-med program and our outstanding art program, but we also have an excellent business program, education program. The humanities are incredibly strong. Mississippi College is unique in its approach to higher education. We are an excellent academic institution, and at the same time, we offer this excellent education in a Christian environment.
I think my favorite thing so far is just how inclusive the campus is and how many new people I've met. You know, we've had Welcome Week recently, so I've met tons of new people. We have over 1,000 new freshmen this semester. It's just been fun meeting new people. One of the main reasons I chose Mississippi College was it's a Christian university, and a lot of other universities don't put Christ first, and that's what I really think MC stands out from other universities. It puts Christ first, and is the head and hands, feet of Christ. And I think that's what really makes them stand apart from other universities in our state. And that's one of the main reasons I chose to come here.
I would say that growing up in Clinton, just like Victor down on the other end, this place has definitely humbled me, and knowing that I never was looking at MC growing up, but then having such a gift right in my own backyard, and then Dr. Thompson starting here 2 years before I started here, and just how MC as a whole places so much emphasis on a Christian education, preparing us not only to go out and better the world with the knowledge and gifts that we have, but also doing it with such a Christian perspective and such a people-oriented perspective, showing the love of Christ.
The professors are amazing. They're always there for office hours and things like that, always there to help you, very accessible. And so I think my favorite part of my academic experience has been getting to know them and just advance those relationships.
I mean, most majors here are bio, pre-med, like they're going to med school, PA school, PT school. I mean, Mississippi College is definitely a very impressive college to go to. Have fun, study hard. That's definitely the main one. But yeah, just have fun.
I think that Mississippi College is a great place. It's a community. You can walk across this campus and know a face no matter where you go. And it is in such a great town. It's a great place with even better people.
I think one of my favorite things about Mississippi College is, yes, it's a small campus, but the community is so great. The people here are so inviting, and they welcome you with open arms.
What I really love about Mississippi College, as opposed to the other colleges I visited when deciding on where I wanted to go, is the professors that I've met here. They all really cared about both the subject that they were teaching, they were qualified in them, and they also really care about the students. And when I was walking around here, when I was touring, I heard students, just random people walking around talking about worship services or churches that they had been at before that. And so that is a lot of what drew me here, was the environment of the students as well.
You know, part of our culture on this campus is to welcome people. And we've welcomed this incredible new class, and we expect them to then turn around and do that for others. Part of what makes Mississippi College special is we are a community, and I even refer to us as a family.
And Walt, this is Dr. Thompson's 6th year as president of Mississippi College.
Hey, stay with us. We're going to head into town to have a little fun at Fun Time Skate Land. We're going to do a little bowling at the bowling alley. Meantime, tell us who the Clinton Arrows are. We'll be right back.